The internet is an amazing thing. It's a vast repository of information offering advice on just about anything you can imagine. Want to know how to bake the perfect souffle? The internet has you covered. Need to fix a leaky faucet? The internet has a tutorial for that too. It seems like there's an answer for everything, including, surprisingly, how to survive an animal attack. Yes, you read that right. The internet is teeming with survival guides for encounters with everything from grizzly bears to great white sharks. Some tips are practical, emphasizing the importance of awareness and avoidance. Others delve into the realm of the seemingly impossible, like escaping the clutches of a hungry lion or fending off a charging elephant. While these guides offer a fascinating glimpse into the world of animal behavior and survival tactics, they also raise an intriguing question. How much of this information is actually useful? It's one thing to read about surviving a bear encounter from the comfort of your couch, but it's quite another to face such a situation in the wild. The reality is, surviving an animal attack is as much about luck as it is about skill. However, understanding animal behavior and having a few survival strategies up your sleeve certainly can't hurt. So let's dive into the world of animal encounters and explore some of the more outlandish scenarios, like, say, ending up in the belly of a whale. Let's face it, some animal encounters are best avoided altogether. Coming face to face with a predator in the wild is a spine-chilling experience, and our instincts tell us to get out of harm's way as quickly as possible. But what if escape isn't an option? What if you find yourself staring down a hungry lion, a protective mother bear, or circling shark? Wildlife experts offer a range of advice for such situations, though it's important to remember that every encounter is unique. With lions, maintaining eye contact and making yourself appear large and threatening might deter an attack. For bears, the advice varies depending on the species and the situation. Black bears, for instance, might be scared off by yelling and waving your arms, while brown bears may require playing dead. As for sharks, experts suggest aiming for the eyes or gills, sensitive areas that could give you a fighting chance. These survival strategies, while based on experience and observation, come with no guarantees. Animals are unpredictable, and their behavior can be influenced by a myriad of factors, from hunger and territoriality to fear and maternal instincts. The best defense against a dangerous animal encounter is prevention. Be aware of your surroundings, respect wildlife from a distance, and avoid putting yourself in harm's way. But let's be honest, the human imagination loves to wander into the realm of the improbable. So let's entertain a truly outlandish scenario, being swallowed by a whale. The story of Jonah and the whale is a classic biblical tale that has captured imaginations for centuries. Swallowed whole by a giant fish, Jonah spends 3 days and nights in its belly before being vomited out onto dry land. It's a story of redemption and second chances, a testament to the power of faith and the boundless mercy of a higher power. But could such a feat be possible in the real world? Could a human being actually survive inside a whale? Before we delve into the science, let's address the elephant, or rather the whale, in the room. The biblical account of Jonah's ordeal doesn't specify the type of whale involved. However, the image most commonly associated with the story is that of a sperm whale, a creature known for its immense size and deep diving abilities. Sperm whales are toothed whales, possessing teeth that can reach a staggering 6 inches in length. While the thought of being swallowed whole by any creature is terrifying, the reality is that a sperm whale's throat is surprisingly narrow, barely wide enough to swallow a large squid. So unless Jonah was the size of a small dog, it's highly unlikely he would have fit down the whale's gullet in the first place. But let's not let anatomical constraints dampen our curiosity just yet. Let's explore the world of whales a bit further and see if any other candidates might offer a more spacious abode. Giants of the deep, a look at whale anatomy. The ocean is home to some of the largest animals on Earth, whales. These majestic creatures, ranging in size from the diminutive dwarf sperm whale to the colossal blue whale, are a testament to the power and beauty of the natural world. But for all their grandeur, whales are surprisingly ill-suited to swallowing humans whole. Let's take a closer look at their anatomy to understand why. Blue whales, the largest animals to have ever lived, possess enormous mouths capable of engulfing vast quantities of water and krill. However, their throats are surprisingly narrow, barely wide enough to swallow a beach ball, let alone a human being. Sperm whales, despite their fearsome reputation and massive size, face a similar constraint. Their throats are primarily designed for swallowing squid and fish, not large mammals. Even if a whale were able to swallow a human whole, the unfortunate individual would face a myriad of other challenges. The inside of a whale's stomach is a harsh and unforgiving environment, lacking oxygen and filled with digestive juices. The darkness, the pressure, and the sheer terror of being trapped inside a living creature would be enough to drive anyone to despair. Swallowed whole. Separating fact from fiction. Throughout history, there have been countless tales of sailors and fishermen encountering whales, some more believable than others. One particularly enduring legend involves James Bartley, a British sailor who in the late 19th century supposedly survived being swallowed by a sperm whale. The story goes that Bartley was found alive inside the whale's stomach days later, his skin bleached white from the gastric juices. While this tale has been repeated and embellished over the years, there's no credible evidence to support it. The story first appeared in newspapers decades after the alleged event, with details changing from one telling to the next. It's likely that the story of James Bartley is just that, a story, a product of imaginative storytelling and our fascination with the unknown depths of the ocean. The truth is, there are no documented cases of a human being surviving inside a whale. While some small fish and marine animals have been known to live inside the digestive systems of larger creatures, these are highly specialized organisms adapted to survive in such extreme environments. The human body, on the other hand, is simply not equipped to handle the lack of oxygen, the digestive fluids, and the crushing pressure found inside a whale's stomach.